Well, I'm guessing there soon won't be any freedoms left, will there? Let's begin. Now, I myself don't actually smoke any sort of cancer sticks, but I respect people's rights to do so if they indeed wish to. I mean, if they want to fill up their lungs with crap, then I guess that's up to them. But once again, another law is coming out from our nanny state, according to The Sun, to change all that. Which makes me wonder, why don't we just rename our country to Brit China while we're at it? I mean, you can just imagine what the future's going to be like, can't you? Hello, minions. Today's new order will be to do 15 star jumps, followed by 3 leg hops and work for 12 hours. Otherwise, you'll be taxed 50% of your pay. Now, before I go any further, I've just got to say this because it's been building up in me, but I think all of my subscribers are absolutely awesome, so why not push that button down now and become one yourself? The article also says that smoking within 15 metres of a hospital building will be banned from today as a new law comes into effect. The new rule is part of the latest step in plans to become tobacco-free by 2034. It also supports the Scottish Government's voluntary smoke-free hospital grounds policy introduced to the country in 2015. And anyone found lighting up within 15 metres of a hospital building in Scotland could face a fixed penalty notice of £50 or a fine of up to £1,000 should their case end up in court. It sounds like the TV licence, doesn't it? And I know this may come as a surprise to many, but I am not an absolute idiot. So don't get me wrong with what I'm about to say, because obviously I know that smoking is bad for your health and a hospital is where people go to get better. However, if people are outside of the hospital, then I doubt they'll be able to pass on much of the smoking related risks because they're outside, aren't they? So that being the case, it shouldn't really affect people too much anyway. So I think going 15 metres is a bit overboard. I mean, what they're going to do, get someone with a tape measure just to sell people off? That does actually make me wonder just how long before the 2034 deadline that you'll only be able to smoke in your own home. And I don't mean in your back garden, I mean in your own home, if that indeed ever does come a thing. Although obviously I do actually support not smoking within inside buildings, it's just outside I don't really see what the problem is. And yes, I know people will say, well, he passed me with smoking. Well, walk round, walk a different way. Well, I shouldn't have to do that. Well, that's up to you. You don't have to do that. But if you're worried about walking past someone who's having a cigarette, then I guess you'll probably want to walk around them anyway, won't you? Whether they're standing 15 metres away from the building or not. The rule applies to NHS hospital settings used for patient treatment and care and includes a ban on smoking beneath overhanging structures. Public Health Minister Marie Todd said, "Everyone knows that smoking is bad for our health, and hospital patients in particular should be protected from harmful effects of the second-hand smoke." And yes, I know it's only starting with smoking, but I guess it could soon turn into a slippery slope with lots of other things soon being added. Or indeed if our government would also implement something like this, especially if it's something that a lot of people depend on, like in this video, which could soon become a thing of the past. Anyway, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.